Thank you, Barnsey. Yeah, Nestle's played a huge part in my life. I just started off my lasting memory of actually starting here was I did my first interview with Steve Pepperell, and I had two things I remember about that interview. I went up to the I think it was the 21st floor, and I looked out and I was nervous and I was trying to make conversation, and I said to Pep, "Oh, nice view." He said, "Yeah, if you like Croydon and Tip." So okay, well I won't make any small talk. I then had to give a presentation on. It was 2004, so it was about the time that the white paper was about to be delivered on education. So my case study was confectionery into schools. So I was obviously trying to think about it from Nestle's point of view. I'm thinking, well, obviously Nestle selling confectionery still wants to sell confectionery into schools, so I'll make it more about kids not exercising enough and putting portables onto schools and all that sort of thing. So I said, look, from my point of view, I don't think it's about taking confectionery out of schools. I think, Pep stood up at that point and said, "You're damn right." He said, "You can take confectionery out of schools, the fat kid's still going to be the fat kid." And it was at that point I thought, this is a place I really want to work at. That was brilliant. I came in my first team, and forgive me if there's friends of these people here, but I came into a team with Phil Cumming, Philippa Anderson and Harvey Poole, and to say that the team was reasonably unpopular at the time. So Pep said my job was about relationships. Don't worry about anything else, just be friends with people. So that was my opening remit. So I came in to do that. I view my Nestle career in sort of two parts. It was the part where I was in the food team, and then the part where I moved to the channels team. And I certainly think although people may not hear say it, but I think I've grown up at Nestle. I think where I came into the food role, I was going through a fair amount of personal upheaval at the time, and I was struggling outside of work. And then I got teamed up with Nick Cook. So, to Barnsey's point, to say that we were pushing the boundaries of professionalism, and it was a difficult time, and I think a difficult time outside of work, but it was a very tough time here as well. I think if everyone remembers 2006, that it was a tough time, and I think I thank David and the people that supported me through that, because by the time I moved into the channel role, I think. I've got a lot to thank Rob Mazur for, got a lot to thank Martin Lyons for sticking by me and letting me do things like Alinghi and some of the workplace stuff that we've done. So I appreciate the fact that probably the last 3 years I've actually had a chance to show a bit more rather than just the larrikin side. But there was some extremely tough times in the first few years, but really glad I stuck it out, and really happy to have spent so much time here and worked with such great people. So. Where was I? So I thank Rob.
Let's cry.
No, I was never going to cry. Interestingly, when I came into the channels team, I was unsure how that would go. I don't know if the people are around, but Marion had left, and there was. I think the team was still a little upset at the time. I had one-to-ones with each of the guys, and. I remember going down. I'd had one-to-ones with about 4 or 5 of them, and then I had a one-to-one with Shaf. And I remember not actually knowing what the team thought about me, but then I had my one-to-one with Shaf, and Shaf said to me, "Look, I don't care what the others say about you. I'm going to give you a chance." So I'm up against it. But quite pleasingly, about a month in, I did have some positive news back from Andrew Newson, where we'd had a team day away, and we'd had a couple of one-to-ones, and I said to Andrew how things are going, and Andrew said, "Well, I must say I'm pleasantly surprised." So hopefully I did make a positive influence there. Thank you to the team for putting up with me. I've asked the guys for feedback, because there will be other people that will have to suffer me in the future. So hopefully I can build on the feedback. Thanks guys for supporting me. Thank you to Hina Where is Hina?
Just there.
Oh, thank you to Hina for being so great. And then finally, thank you to Barnsey for the last 12 months in particular, being so supportive about me going for this new role and everything like that. So, and thanks to everyone I've worked with.
We had to get you small gifts because we knew you were flying a long way.
Yeah, trouble with the ooh. Oh, fantastic. Oh, brilliant. Well, they go well with the singlet. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you, that's terrific.
Cufflinks.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Thanks, Chrissy. Yeah, you too, Chrissy. Thank you very much.